Hi guys, today we'll see the topic 1 of Maths 2 of Standard 9, that is Basic Concepts in Geometry. The first point we are going to see is coordinates of points and distance. Second point is betweenness, and the third we'll see the problem set of these points, that is problem set 1.1. Now let's start. Now first point we will see coordinate of points and distance. Now see, here I have the number line. On the number line we have the center as a 0, and towards the right the number goes on increasing. Positive side, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and similarly towards the right side the number goes on decreasing. -1, -2, -3, it increases in the negative side. Now see, here we have a one point, that is 1. And this point is denoted by D. So we can say that the point D has a coordinate 1. Means the coordinate of the point D is 1. Similarly, the point E represents here 3. So the 3 is coordinate of the point E. In this way, we can represent the numbers and the points on the number line. Now, if we want to calculate the distance between any two points, now consider D and E, then how we will calculate it? Now, to calculate a distance, we obviously take a difference between them. But the main thing to keep in mind is that we have to take the coordinates of them first. And after taking the coordinates, see which coordinate is smaller than the other. Now here we are considering the distance between D and E. So the coordinates of D is 1 and coordinate of E is 3. Now 1 is smaller than 3, right? So here we can say 1 is smaller than 3. Then obviously we'll subtract 1 from 3, right? Now to write the distance between the point D and E, how it is denoted? It is denoted by D in bracket those two points. Those points are D, comma E. This denotes the distance between point D and E, and it is similar to E, comma D. This also represents the distance between point E and D. This sequence is not important, it can be written in both ways. So now, how to calculate the distance? We have to take the subtraction of their coordinates, but always remember smaller number should be subtracted from the larger. So distance is calculated by A minus 1 is equal to 2, right? So the distance is 2. Now the distance we are getting 1 and 2. We can say the distance is 2 units. Okay. Now if we want to calculate the distance between point B and C, in this case how we calculate the distance? So if we want to calculate the distance, we will denote it by D in bracket B, comma C is equal to, that is only similar to C, comma B, and that is, now the coordinates are -3 and -2. Now -3 is smaller than -2. -2 is greater than -3. So we will subtract -3 from -2. -2 minus in bracket minus 3, and that gives us minus 2 plus 3, and that's equal to 1. The things we have to keep in mind here are, first one is distance is always non-negative real number, and the second one is subtract smaller coordinate from larger. These are the two things we have to keep in mind, right? Okay. Now let's study the second point. Now the second point is betweenness. Let points P, Q, R be the collinear points. Now collinear points are such a point those exist all in a straight line. Now here in diagram we have the points P, Q, R. Those are on the same straight line, means those points are the collinear points. So to state the betweenness of this point, we want to prove that Q is between P and R. Then to show that, here we should have the distances between those points. Addition is equal to the total distance between them. That is, the distance between point P and Q, that is point P and Q, plus distance between QR, that is distance between point Q and R, is equal to distance between P and R. Means division of those 2 points is equal to its total distance. Then we can say that the point Q is between P and R, and the betweenness is denoted like this: P dash Q dash R. It is a symbolic representation that point Q is between P and R. It is called the betweenness. Now let's start with the problem set 1.1. Now first question is, find the distance with the help of the number line given below. And we have to calculate the distance between the points. And here we are having the number point. Now, for example, I will take these 3 questions. Other you practice from the exercise and let me know if you have any problem. Now, the first question is distance between J and A. Now we are having the J point here, which has a coordinate -2, and A has a coordinate 1. Now the basic rule is of the finding the distance is, we have to take the difference between 2 coordinates. That is, we have to subtract smaller coordinate from the larger coordinate. Now -2 and 1 are the coordinate. So -2 is smaller than 1. Therefore 1 minus in bracket -2, that's equal to 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Therefore distance between the point J and A is 3 units. Let us calculate. Here is J, 1, 2 and 3. Therefore our answer is correct. Now distance between P and C. P point is here -4 and C is here 3. Now 3 is greater than -4. Therefore our answer becomes 3 minus in bracket -4 and that's give us 3 plus 4 and it's equal to 7. Okay. Next is K and O. Coordinates are 0 and minus 3. 0 is greater than minus 3. Therefore 0 minus 3 equal to is 0 plus 3 and it's equal to 3. Got it? So in this way we can calculate the distance. Other also are simple and similar to it. You can solve it. Now the second question is also similar to the first also. So you can practice it in similar way. I am taking the third question. From the given information given below, find which of the point is between the other two, and if the points are not collinear, state so. Now we are given the some distances between the points, and from that we have to prove that these points P, Q and R are collinear points or not. Now to prove the points are collinear, what does we prove? We prove that the distance between 2 points and another distance between some more 2 points is equal to the total from first point to third point. Distance is equal to. That is the proof of the betweenness. And if the point has the betweenness, means those are collinear. This is the proof which is of the indirect of the betweenness. So indirectly we will prove that it is betweenness is proved and hence those are collinear. So now first, now the distance between point P and R plus distance between Q and R is equal to, that is 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3, those are given values for us. It is equal to 10. And here we are having given what? We are also having the given that distance between P and Q is also 10. Therefore, what we have? Distance between P and R plus distance between Q and R is equal to distance between P and Q. Therefore, from this we can state the betweenness, that is P dash R dash Q. Therefore, from this we can prove the betweenness. This is from the definition of betweenness. Betweenness. From the definition of betweenness, we can have, if this it is stated, then we can state the betweenness like this. And therefore, points P, Q and R are collinear points. Right? Now, this way we can prove that the points are collinear. So, similarly, we can now solve this problem, which is given the distance R and S is 8, S and T is 6 and R and T is 4. Now therefore, distance between S and T plus distance between R and T. Yes, sorry, it should be plus. R and T is equal to 6 plus 4, and that's equal to 10, right? And our given it is, given we are having distance between R and S is 8. So are they equal? No. Therefore we can say that distance between S and T plus distance between R and T is not equal to distance between R and S. And therefore points R, S and T are not collinear points. Otherwise we can say those are non-collinear points. Okay. In this way we can give the solution for the non-collinear points and collinear point. In similar way you can solve some other questions from this question number 3. Some other examples are similar to this and those are simple. So do try and let me know. Now fourth question is, on a number line, points A, B, C are such that distance between AC is 10, distance between CB is 8, and find distance between A and B considering all possibilities. Now see, they have stated that the number lines have the points A, B and C, but betweenness is not mentioned between them. Is we don't know what is the series of those points, but we are given the distance AC. Here we are having distance between A and C, that is 10, and C and B is 8. So either the C can be towards the right side of the C point as mentioned in this figure, otherwise it can be the left side of the C. So I have drawn the two diagrams, one with the left side of the C and one on the right side of the C. They have said here considering all the possibilities. So these both are the possibilities, as we can point those points on the number line only, because the points are on same number line, means they follow the collinear parts, but on the line where, which side? So we are having here two possibilities, either it is to left or either it is to right, and that is given over here in these two diagrams. So from two diagrams we'll get different two distances between A and B. So first we will consider for this figure, we are considering that B is between A and C. Then from the definition of betweenness, we will have distance between A and B plus distance between B and C is equal to distance between A and C. This is by definition of betweenness, right? And now we are having the values, distance between AB we want to calculate, that is distance between A and B is equal to AC is given 10. Now BC is given 8. If we'll take it towards the right side, it will give minus 8 and that is equal to 2. So if the B point is towards the left of the C, then we will get 2. Means if we consider A dash B dash C, then we will get the distance between AB is 2. But if we will consider that A dash C dash B, then in that case, what we will have? Distance AC plus distance between C and B is equal to distance between AB, right? And therefore, distance between A and B is equal to, now AC is 10 plus CB is 8. That's equal to 18. So in this case, the distance between A and B is total 80. Okay. The question 6 is, sketch a proper figure and write the answers of the following question. So now I have already solved it because same it is using the betweenness formula, and from that we are putting the given values and we are getting the output. So first one is ABC and distance between AC is 11, BC is 6.5 and we want to find the length AB. Now see, AC, they have said this, sketch the proper figure. So I have drawn the figure, you also draw the figure. It is good for a better understanding. So here AC is given 11, BC is given 6.5 and we want to find the length of AB. Now as we have learned before also, distance between A and B and the length AB are similar. So, and it is stated that A dash B dash C, from the betweenness definition we have distance between AB plus distance between BC is equal to distance between AC. Now we want to get the distance AB. Therefore, AC minus BC is equal to, AC is given 11 and this is 6.5 is equal to 4.5. Now the second problem, it is stated that y is between x and z, therefore length xz is 3 under root 7 and xy is under root 7. Now I have put the values, we are getting 3 under root 7 minus under root 7. Under root 7 common gets out and 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. There are some similar problems, but I had taken these two for your variety. Different varieties I have covered the problems. Some easy problems are left. You can solve it. Now the last question is, which figure is formed by 3 non-collinear points? Non-collinear points means those points are not on a straight line now. They can be randomly anywhere. So now we will take 3 non-collinear points, like here, one is here, another is here, and this is third one. And if we will join these points, which figure we will get, we will see. We are getting triangle. Some other points we will calculate, like 2 are in straight line and 1 is here, then also we are getting the triangle only, because anyway it is having 3 angles and therefore it gets triangle. So the figure we get from the 3 non-collinear points is triangle. Okay, yeah. This way we have solved entire problem set 1.1. If any problems, let me know in the comment section, and do practice the entire set for your practice. Thank you.